everyone. Welcome to another edition of Top Rope Talk, your only place on OWTV for all your professional wrestling needs, talk, discussion. I'm Josh Richter. As always, I'm joined with my friend, my co-host, my partner, Rigo. How you doing, bud?
Doing good. I'm recovering from all the bruises and scars from Extreme Rules. You know, I got pretty crazy that night, so.
It was pretty rough for you?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, yeah.
So I guess we'll get right down into it.
It was in my opinion, it didn't live up to like what I was expecting. It didn't really seem like a great pay-per-view to follow WrestleMania. You know, I mean, it was pretty hard to top WrestleMania, but
right.
I don't know. What do you think? What you think of it?
I liked it. It was good. It could have been better. It definitely wasn't WrestleMania. I wasn't expecting it to be.
Yeah.
But what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I guess we'll start top. So one of the biggest news coming out of Extreme Rules is the fact that Daniel Bryan did not compete as we estimated he wouldn't have last week.
Yeah.
So with that said, you had Adrian Neville, or Neville, whatever you want to call him.
We'll call him Adrian Neville.
Defeating Bad News Barrett on the pre-show in my thought, an excellent match. What do you think?
I thought it was great. Neville really proved himself, even though it was on the pre-show, but it was nice to see him get a win at a pay-per-view. And out of all people, he beat, B&B.
Yep.
And, I mean, good for him. You know, I'm proud of Neville. I love seeing NXT guys really excel. Definitely.
Sure.
What about you?
I really enjoyed it. I really thought the finish was great.
Yeah.
I thought Bad News, he wasn't hurt at all by the loss, which is great.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
as you just touched on how he got a win, another person got a win, breaking his infamous streak.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Dean Ambrose defeating Luke Harper.
That's right.
What do you think? That was an interesting, I guess, match.
You know, I'm a huge fan of Dean. I'm a huge fan of Luke. And then seeing them in their environment, you know, like the dirty, gritty, hardcore environment, which was cool. I felt like we were kind of teased.
Yeah.
Only because, like, when you see Luke pull out, first of all, I didn't even know Luke even had a license. When you see Luke, when you see Luke drive out of that stadium with Dean inside the car, and then they go to the streets of Chicago in a Chicago street match, you're gonna think, oh, whoa, these guys are gonna go to the streets and really fight, and they didn't. They just came back to the ring.
Right.
And, you know.
Either way, that was a cool finish with the piling on of chairs.
Yeah,
it felt very ECW extreme-esque, or as extreme
as PG could
allow. It was good. It was alright.
Yeah.
John Cena beat Rusev in the Russian chain match, which I was expecting more. I don't know. I had visions of the Texas Bull Rope match of Eddie and JBL of yesteryear.
Same.
That was my standard. That was my bar, and well, silly me for having that bar, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that one either. You're right. It was just kind of weird. And you know what it was too, man? A match like that could have worked and could have been really good if they like built a suspense towards the end, which they kind of didn't do. Like
right.
I could see like
part of the reason why the finish worked so well with Eddie and JBL, not to harp on it, is they actually went around each post consecutively touching each other.
Yeah.
And then the finish of Cena Rusev, they touch all three, then they go back to the tug of war.
Yeah, which
again,
is just dumb.
I'm gonna get it. No, I'm gonna get it. Right into the AA in the fourth touch.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Also, Roman Reigns beat Big Show. That actually, for me, was better than I thought. I liked it. I mean, it definitely lived up to the Roman Reigns looks strong mantra that everyone's been going on, but you don't look happy. You don't look pleased.
I mean, I knew that one was going to be like the most boring one of the night. And the thing is, you're actually totally right, man. It actually lived up, and I guess I have my foot in my mouth. Is that an expression? Is that what people say?
That works.
I was wrong. I thought it was going to be the worst match, and it actually wasn't. And good for Roman, because I guess he kind of proved himself that he's not, getting spoon-fed in the Federation. You know what I mean? So
Federation.
The Federation.
There we go, back on yesteryear. Ziggler beat Sheamus in the Kiss Me Arse match, only to get low blowed and kissing Sheamus's arse.
That was just weird. It was just.
It was whatever for me.
I didn't like, and yeah, I didn't like the match to begin with. You know, I don't know.
It definitely could have served better.
Yeah.
New Day. As we
Regal.
just to follow up on discussions we've had the past 2 episodes, 3 episodes, whatever it's been, they turned heel. Number 1, number 2, New Day, new champs.
New champs.
I'm not about to clap.
Yeah. Josh and I have been dogging the New Day since this show has started. We really been well, maybe at least me. I've been dogging the New Day a lot, and this time I'm actually kind of happy that they turned heel and they did what they were supposed to do, and you know.
I like it because they're not their true aggressive, I hate you kind of heels. They're like the cocky kind of heels. Almost similar to how Bo Dallas has been playing a heel, like just go away kind of heel. Yeah. But in a good way. Before we get to the main event, I know your favorite segment, and I could not deal with this. Rigo, you please take this.
All right, this week's WTF moment goes to Naomi and her entrance and her entrance attire. That was ridiculous. She looked like something out of like a Kesha music video. She looked like something out of like Bordy Barn or something. It just looked awful. I do not know
stickers,
what it
right?
was. It was, oh gosh, the light bright shoes. Like, what are you, like 7? Like, that was just weird. And those Kanye West sunglasses that are like
she actually,
those,
I was granted not to believe dirt sheets, but I was reading dirt sheets. I know it's a bad habit. She actually got heat on her because a lot of people thought she was taking part of Sasha Banks' gimmick from NXT.
She could have been. I mean, it wasn't working.
To the light bright shoes, though, I honestly was more distracted watching, oh my God, what color are her shoes going to be, than the actual match.
Yeah, that was definitely a WTF moment right there. It was just awful.
So, for sure. Yeah. So the finish of Extreme Rules, Seth Rollins beat Randy Orton with Orton's own RKO. I'm done. But as well in the match, Randy Orton busted out Triple H's pedigree. Yeah. Which was kind of a cool moment. What do you think of the match, real quick?
I thought it was all right. I felt like that was the best one in my opinion. I didn't. The whole Kane thing was just distracting. I didn't like it. And I know what they were doing. What they're trying to do is that they were trying to end his gimmick.
As corporate.
And they're gonna go back.
I think it's only a matter of time before he gets the mask back, but
and then retire, hopefully.
We'll get there. So Extreme Rules overall, what would you give it out of 10?
I don't know, man. I guess a 5 or a 6. I wasn't too happy about it. All the faces won, and I really don't care about faces. So.
You're the heel of the show.
Yeah, I'm the heel, yeah. What about you?
Hashtag heel. I would probably agree. Probably about a 5 or a 6, honestly.
Yes.
I want it to be better. Speaking of better, I thought they did redeem themselves somewhat. Raw last night. Big E over Tyson Kidd, which was a pretty cool match.
Yeah, I mean, right after the tag team.
It played more to the heel tactics.
Yeah, definitely.
With Xavier holding Tyson's foot. Another cool moment to add the show. Ryback beating Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
And then...
his older brother came to defend him.
And then the reveal. Bray Wyatt attacking Ryback with Sister Abigail. Abigail. Wow.
You know what it is, man? I love Bray Wyatt and I hate Ryback. I just never liked Ryback.
So you're gonna enjoy watching Ryback in
I'm just not gonna enjoy these matches. Why would you make Bray feud with Ryback? Ryback is so he's so boring. He's just boring. He's just roided out, boring. I mean, name one good thing like Ryback has done besides that cage match with CM Punk. Like, really nothing. You know, I really.
Oh. We also got a return last night. Damien Sandow.
That's right.
I liked it. It felt very real, and I hope they do some cool things with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to progress in his wrestling, but...
The Payback main event got announced.
Yeah.
Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns in triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight title, which was expected, in my opinion.
It was. Hopefully Seth will retain.
You don't want to see Orton or Reigns with the title? Do you think Roman Reigns will get the title this year in 2015?
No.
You
No,
don't?
no. Seth needs it for a while. Seth is
Needs a
gonna
long
have
run?
it for a bit. Yeah. Maybe at SummerSlam or something. But maybe I don't know. Maybe SummerSlam will be the. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to jinx it because I really like Seth. I love his title reign. But who knows?
So one other awesome thing from last night, which is actually going to transition to tonight being Tuesday, the King of the Ring tournament. We had the qualifying matches. The bracket went Dolph Ziggler and Bad News Barrett Dolph Ziggler versus Bad News Barrett with Bad News going over. R-Truth versus Stardust with R-Truth advancing. Ambrose versus Sheamus advancing, and Neville versus Luke Harper. So that leads us to tonight's matches. Bad News Barrett versus R-Truth and Sheamus versus Neville. Winners facing each other, and then that winner being the
King of the Ring.
You got it. What do you think?
I don't know why R-Truth is there. I don't know why R-Truth was in the ladder match at Mania. So I'm not too happy about that. I hope it goes. It's gonna go to Sheamus because he's like the new powerhouse heel. So it's gonna go to him. But I honestly would like to see.
Well, that would actually be the second time then that he would become king.
Yeah, I can see it happening.
You remember his King of the Ring run last time that they kind of glossed over.
I can see it happening.
So your pick for the whole thing is
Bad News Barrett.
Bad News?
I love Neville, but I think Neville he's still fresh.
I would like to see a Bad News Barrett Sheamus final because I know those two will just knock the heck out of each other. However, I also would not be opposed to a Neville Barrett rematch in the finals.
That'd be pretty cool too.
I think my pick for the whole tournament is actually going to be Neville. I think they're going to use this as a way to springboard him into more of a spotlight.
Yeah. And before we end the show, quick question about King of the Ring. Your favorite King of the Ring ever?
Ever?
Yeah.
Owen Hart, the King of Hearts.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
I would have to
about
go
you?
for King Booker.
Oh, gosh.
Completely changed
So wait,
his entire
hold on.
persona.
For the Top Rope Talk audience and myself, give me your best King Booker impression.
Oh, I can't. I actually have a cold, so I can't do my voice that deep. But I can do it next time.
All right, I'm going to hold him to that, and the audience is going to hold you to that
Oh yeah,
too.
without a doubt. Yeah. Maybe,
So-
maybe after King of the Ring, I'll do it. We'll see. Maybe after the King of the Ring tournament.
Quite possibly celebrating
I'll wear the crown too.
Kings of the Past. I will absolutely get you a crown.
All right,
Either
deal.
way.
Deal.
So either way, Rigo, I'm looking forward next week. I'll get you a crown.
Definitely.
But that's next week. I'm Josh Richter.
Rigo Garay.
I'm here again with Rigo Garay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us for another edition. We will absolutely see you next week.